Hey guys, I'm back with a comparison between the JBL Post 4 versus the JBL Post 5. Yeah, the most beautiful speakers, Bluetooth speakers that you can get out there is possibly the JBL Post series. If you've seen my other video, I did a sound test on the JBL Post 5, but I want to do a comparison today between the Post 4 and the Post 5. Now, when I first got the Post 5, I thought it was just the same speaker, but then once I got it in, they're not at all. They actually have upgraded a lot of things. And so first, let's go ahead and get into that. Difference between JBL Post 4 and 5. First off, the biggest difference you're going to see is that it's bigger. JBL Post 5 right here has a bigger bass and also a bigger body as well versus JBL Post 4. Visibly, you can see that, right? On top of that, all the buttons now are on the side here. It comes with this little lanyard attachments already on there. Still same USB-C for charging. Still the same level indicator for battery. But all the buttons are now over here versus on the Post 4. It's on the side right here. All the buttons are the same though, because they still have the light button, they still have the JBL Connect button, Bluetooth, power button, all that good stuff. But now everything is on the side here. Now, the one thing that I do want to mention is that they actually remove the play, pause button, the volume button, because on the JBL Post 4, that's where this is right here. But on the JBL Post 5, they've literally removed all of that. So no more pause and play, which is interesting to me that they removed that. Because most of the time I'm using it to, I'm using it on my phone anyway, so I'm pausing and playing on it anyway. But yeah, they removed that. But yeah, I would say the biggest difference is gonna be, is that it's a bigger Bluetooth speakers. Now, second thing, the difference is that there is a lighting module down at the bottom now of the JBL Post 5. Post 4, there's no such thing. Post 4, is just a bass module down there, but then all the speakers are up on top. Same thing here, speakers are still up on top. The speaker looks bigger though, and maybe that's the reason why they've updated the whole bass, is that they've made the speaker bigger. Hopefully in our sound test, we can hear that it's a better sound test than the 4, but we'll get into that in a little bit. Now, in terms of lighting and things like that, I feel like the lighting is the same, but I could be wrong. Through the app, all the lighting looks the same to me. Okay, so we know that the Post 4 is smaller than the Post 5. So, but the weight differences, what are we talking about here? Now, the Post 4 to me is one of the heaviest Bluetooth speakers that I own, okay? And this thing weighs at about 2.791 pound, 2.793 pound, okay? Now, Post 5 is 3.267 pound. Yes, so it is heavier than the Post 4, okay? So, other than the physical difference there, I would say sound test is next. So I have a decibel meter tester here that we're gonna see which one is louder. All right, so both speakers have been connected to my phone. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a sound test on the 4 first, and then we're gonna jump over to the 5, okay? And then jump back and forth to let you hear the sound quality. But at the same time, I'm gonna measure how loud these speakers are. I think this is a good range for it, I think. So first off, let's go ahead and, yeah, let's do that. Let's do the Post 4 first. Here we go. so I noticed that it went all the way up to 75. So it's about 70 to 75 right there for the post 4. My table did shake, by the way, from the base module at the bottom right there. Yeah, I still can't get over how powerful that little thing is down there. All right, jump over to post 5. Once again, guys, these are just half volume, okay? Let's start over on this song. There you go. So it seemed like peak 75 decibel. So I feel like that they're kind of the same in terms of loudness on there. I don't know. What do you guys think when you're listening to this right here? Yeah, I feel like they're kind of the same. Now the bass, for some reason, I feel like the JBL 4 Post 4 is stronger than the 5. The 5 seemed to be a lot more controlled, maybe because the way they changed up the feet down here, where you know it's a lot more defined. You see that? There's a lot more room for the air to come out, versus on the 4. On the 4, there's not much. I mean, they just gave it a little room right here. So maybe that's the reason why my table is shaking a little bit more. Let's try another song, all right? And we're gonna do the Post 5 again on this song. I'm gonna go full blast on these. Okay, that was really, really loud right there. Hold on, let me play that again. Ooh. Yeah, so I noticed that it peaked on like 88. That was, yeah. Max 89 actually it says. Pretty wild. Okay. That was really loud right there. I don't know if I should turn on full blast for the Post 4 now. All right, anyway, full blast for Post 4, same song. Okay, so there you go, guys. That's the test for the Post 4. I don't think it went all the way up to 88 or 89. I noticed that. Probably 84 was like the max that I saw on that one. So, and I feel like it is not as loud, even though it's very loud. Not as loud as the Post 5, though. That's what I do feel like. But, there's a big but here. No pun intended. The bass module seemed to be better. Like, I feel like when the bass thump, I was like, oh yeah, that sounds good, right? For the Post 5, I didn't feel that way. Like, my table didn't really rock that much. Yeah, it did, but it didn't really rock that much. And I think they did change the bass module down there. But I feel like the Post 4 is like, so bass, definitely better on the Post 4 than the Post 5. Loudness, Post 5, definitely louder. And obviously my little measuring tool here agree with that, because the peak was 89 on this one. Anyway, the lighting to me feels the same. But I did mention in my previous video for the Post 5 is that the one thing that they did add to the Post 5 is this right here. This little module down here where you see the light lights up down there. Well, the cool part about that is it's not just a light. It actually syncs to the body RGB as well. And so if I had one of those, one where it goes up and down, you can see that, the color is actually syncing with whatever is up here. So right now it's on, I guess, lava lamp style. And so once the color goes down there, it gets brighter. And when the color goes back up, it actually gets dimmer down there. So they did sync that. So that is a pretty cool piece of tech that they did add into this, by the way, where it's two different light module and they actually synced it up. Pretty cool. So I would say that would be the upgrade right there. The other upgrade for the Post 5 is obviously, you saw it on here, it is louder. Bass wise, I think Post 4 is a little bit cleaner in my opinion. Anyway, I'm not a audiophile or anything like that, but that's what I heard right there. I hope you guys find this little demo useful, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.